So the second half underway is Partizan, who have the opening possession. Looking for their largest lead of the game. With a score on this trip down the floor. Nunnally, defended by Bulldozer, helping out is Luka Mitrovic. Into the lane, spinning, pivoting, rising high but short on the shot. Is James Nunnally. Strong defense on the first possession for the home team. Petrusev, not in a triple threat position. Instead, he rotates it to his captain, Branko Lazic. Kevin Punter, active with his hands. So deep into the Zvezda shot clock, Luka Bulldozer takes over, finds a rolling. That's a goaltend from Mateusz Lesor. And Luka Mitrovic gets his first points on the board. Terrific vision by Luka Bulldozer, where the spacing didn't appear what Zvezda wanted it to be. Bulldozer raced up to the basketball, took responsibility and made a terrific offload. Find Luka Mitrovic cutting down the lane, Mateusz Lesor with the goaltend. They dump it down low to Mateusz Lesor. One-on-one with Luka Mitrovic into the lane. Jump hook is off the front tie. And what an extraordinary offensive rebound. Zach Lede reaching over the top of Branko Lazic. James Nunnally mid-range. Line drive is long. Rebound secured by Ognjen Dobric. So Bulldozer down the left side. Sees a space, attacks. Now, is this going to be called continuation or on the ground? That's Kevin Punter. 2 first quarter fouls, remember. That's foul number 3. Still early in the second half. What will Zeljko Obradovic do? Because if he remains on court, Kevin Punter, you can bet that Zvezda will be aware of that and look to attacking with Petrusev into the lane. Is that a pass? Yes, it is. Can't find the finish, Branko Lazic. He's asking for a foul. Physical encounter, this one. And you'd expect nothing less. Dante Exum dances into the lane before reversing back beyond the three-point line. Goes for a one-handed floater. It's off the mark. The rebound secured by Luka Mitrovic. His third of the game. 3 rebounds shy of the EuroLeague milestone of 500 rebounds in his career. Bulldozer rotates it. They go down to Luka Mitrovic. He kicks it back to the perimeter. Ognjen Dobric for 3, and he strings it. A 5-0 run to begin the second half by the home team. Sees the roof being raised here at the Alexander Nikolic Hall. It's a one-score game once again. Zvezda right back in this one. They trail by 3. Well, the Turkish Airlines flight time play of the game came with a fair amount of turbulence because Mateusz Lesor went one-on-one in the low post against Filip Petrusev. Bumped and barged his way into position, dribbling middle, drop step baseline, planted both feet and finishing. All in the grill of Filip Petrusev. Just 2 points on the board, but a play that is going to get his fans and teammates hyped. Mateusz Lesor with the Turkish Airlines flight time player of the game. And of course, that's what you want to see Petrusev challenging that play down low rather than giving up an uncontested jam. With the athletes and players that exist in the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague, if that's where you make your living, in and around the hoop, odds are you're going to get punched on at some point during the campaign. Mateusz Lesor leading his team in scoring with 11 points in the game. And now the Zvezda faithful up on their feet and orchestrating a thunderclap here. Just over 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Exum rotates it to Kevin Punter. Exum creating room with the dribble. Nunnally finds Zach Lede at the high post, who drives, kicks it back to Kevin Punter. He's one-on-one with Branko Lazic. Spins, coming to double team is Ognjen Dobric. There's a scrum down on the hardwood, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation. Terrific D by the home team. Luka Mitrovic asking for more support and encouragement from the Zvezda fans. Kevin Punter found himself trapped in a pincer movement lost his footing, kept possession of the basketball, and it results in a turnover as he orchestrated celebrations from the stands, continuing among the Zvezda faithful. Checking in for his first action tonight is Alexa Avramovic. James Nunnally taking a seat on the sidelines. A consoling pat on the shoulder from Željko Obradović. Kevin Punter, no doubt, ensure that his mind remains in the game when called upon for crunch time. Or when Luka Mitrovic caught unawares by the wraparound bounce pass feed from Luka Vildoza. That'll go down as a turnover on the Vildoza tally, his third. It was a terrifically placed pass, and had Mitrovic kept his cut going, it would have no doubt hit him in his hands in stride. Instead, it's turnover number 11 after 10 first half turnovers committed by the home team. Another offensive rebound secured by Partizan. That's their 8th of the game. Everybody leaving Dante Exum on the perimeter, and he drilled the line drive three-pointer. His second three-pointer of the night takes him to 13 points of the game. In the game, ends the run of 5 straight points posted by Zvezda, and it's a 2-score affair once again. Partizan up by 6. Vildoza rotates it to Lazic. Petrusev with a size advantage down low. Alexa Abramovic finding himself defending the big down in the low post. Their matchup 2-3 zone. Everybody leaving the basketball. Dante Exum, 42% from downtown this campaign, landing his second three-pointer of the night. So catching on the cut is Ognian Dobry, straddling the three-point line. Luka Mitrovic spins against Dante Exum, swatted away on the help by Zach Ledé. Drew Iron did the shot, and the offensive rebound by Petrusev couldn't be stuck home. Terrific concentration to remain in the game after that creative floater from behind the backboard by Luka Vildoza. They got the offensive board, couldn't make the conversion. As Exum going against Branko Lazic, hangs in the air, backhand on the shot. Filip Petrusev with the rebound, taken away by Mateusz Lesor, who snuck up on the blind side to bag his second steal of the game. Avramovic for 3 off the front iron. Branko Lazic with the board. My goodness. Frenetic activity here as we approach the midpoint of the third quarter. A low-scoring quarter being edged by Zvezda 5-3. So Lesor helps out, and the three-pointer, which is drilled by Luka Vildoza. He's clobbered to the court by Mateusz Lesor, and Vildoza will go to the free throw line, having provided the foundation for a 4-point play. Terrific work by Vildoza. Lesor helping out on the perimeter, but Vildoza saying, well, this is my territory, and demonstrated his deft touch in the face of that contested shot by the 4th leading shot blocker in the competition to drill his 3rd three-pointer of the night and move to a joint game high 14 points in the game. Big bucket by Luka Vildoza. 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. So Luka Vildoza completes the 4-point play. He brings his team back to within 2. Now edging his third quarter 9-3 as Exum spinning baseline. Vildoza, oh, beautiful behind the back feed into Alen Smailagic. Smailagic passes out of a double team, finds Zach Ledé, who goes to the left-handed hook. Doesn't get the roll. Strong rebound hauled in by Filip Petrusev, his 7th rebound of the game. So a field goal here sees Zvezda tie things up, or a 3, of course, would give them their first lead. since 9-8. Off the iron, Belgrade allows it to go out of bounds. Dobrodošli looking for back-to-back three-pointers, couldn't find the range. Both teams shooting solidly from three-point territory. So Nikola Ivanovic preparing to check into the proceedings. Dobrodošli taking a well-earned rest on the sidelines. Brought his team back to within a single score. 2 points to deficit after his 4-point play. Abramovic. Smilagic setting screens. I'll post up against Nikola Ivanovic. Dante Exum finding space in mid-range and just hitting that J from the edge of the lane. 15 points in the game. And given the way that basketball has evolved, with the emphasis on dunks and threes, if you can master that mid-range territory as Nemanja Nedovic draws the foul off the dribble, there is an abundance of space to be exploited. And Dante Exum proving that he is one of the best in the EuroLeague at it. Cutting to the edge of the lane, turnaround J, nothing but net. 4 of 7 from 2-point territory for Dante Exum. In a joint game high, 15 points in the game. So Nedovic, one-on-one, looking to break down the defense with the dribble, goes glass once again and finds the bank open. Nemanja Nedovic, 16 points in the game, 5 of 8 from 2-point territory. It's a single score affair once again. The home team trailing by 2. Abramovic, all in the hands of Exum. Smilagic setting a screen, it created plenty of room for Dante Exum. Hurtling after the offensive rebound, couldn't get it, he goes over the baseline. Momentary one-man advantage for Zvezda. It didn't go to Petrusev, instead Mitrovic out to Nikola Ivanovic for 3. Can't find the range. Nikola Ivanovic on his first 3-point attempt of the night, doggedly defending against Abramovic. Smilagic sees a seam, goes up strong, looking to dunk on top of Petrusev. Now that is a late whistle. It's a very late whistle. Petrusev has taken a shot to the nose, it appears. Remember, Dusko Ivanovic already hit with a technical foul for arguing a call when Petrusev was called for an offensive foul against Belgrade. But the whistle didn't arrive until late. Smilagic, as you'd expect, attacking the rim. Not close to completing the dunk. Petrusev has been called for foul number 3, but the whistle was late after they're coming together in mid-air. Alen Smilagic to the free throw line. Well, 8 out of 10. And this is his first season in the EuroLeague. So 1 of 2 from the stripe for Alen Smilagic. It remains a 1-score affair. Zvezda trailing by 3. So attacking the space, foul on the ground. Nemanja Nedovic driving on Ioannis Papapetru. So Nemanja Nedovic remains perfect from the free throw line. He moves to 18 points in the game and reduces his team's arrears to just a single point. Partizan being more than doubled up in this period, 13-6 in favor of Zvezda. 2:40 remain. And Zvezda with plenty of fouls to give. Stefan Lazarevic gambling, going for the steal. So Zach Ledej, and there's a lockup down low between Ognjen Dobrodošli on Ioannis Papapetru. So Dobrodošli called for the foul. That's his first. So Smailagic, beyond his shooting range, offloads to Avramovic. Working the dribble, Ben Bentel to defend. Match-up D being played by Zvezda. Shot clock in the red. Zach Ledej to the edge of the lane. Pivoting, it's a shot clock violation. That basket will not count. Terrific work in the match-up D by Crvena Zvezda. Brilliant bet Belgrade. That forces a 24-second shot clock violation. So a field goal here will give Zvezda their first lead since 9-8 in the first quarter. Nedovic working one-on-one against Smailagic. He's got the edge of mobility, crosses him up, creates room with the dribble, goes glass, it's off the mark. Zach Ledej secures the rebound. Zach Ledej with his third rebound of the night. Attacking is Avramovic, goes glass, off the mark now. What is the call here? Because Alen Smailagic has been playing with force on that front line. He went flying over the baseline, and Ben Bentel saying, well, hold on a minute. That's a battle down low. Ben Bentel saying he's doing nothing other than holding his ground and boxing out. But Ben Bentel called for foul number 4. He hasn't agreed with many of the foul calls that have gone against him here tonight. Zvezda's next foul will put them in the penalty. There's Ben Bentel, hot, still disputing that call as he makes his way over to the bench. So Papapetru picked up by Ognjen Dobrodošli. Zach Ledej working the dribble against Stefan Lazarevic. Baseline is open. Turnaround Jace of the fading variety. It's an air ball. Smailagic with another offensive rebound, but because it's an air ball, it's another 24-second shot clock violation. And we talked about the different philosophies of basketball that these two teams employ. Partizan, the third most potent offense in the league, scoring 84 points per game, but they're the lowest ranked defense, conceding 84.4 points per game. As for Zvezda, they score 8.6 points per night fewer at 16th with 75.4 points per night, but they are the 5th stingiest defense in the competition, conceding just 77.5 points per night. Some 7 points fewer than Partizan. And with quick 24-second shot clock violations committed by Partizan, Zvezda just beginning to assert their defensive philosophy on this fixture. Vildosa offloads, nice catch inside, and oh, a creative finish with a terrific effort. Ball still loose, and it's a scrum between Luka Vildosa and Smailagic, and Zach Ledej comes piling in to clear out Vildosa. My goodness, what competitive spirit being shown by players on both teams here in this basketball battle of Belgrade. Facundo Campasso must sorely wish he was out there suited up for his squad so he could help them in this fight. Look at Zach Ledej come clearing house here. Far bigger than Luka Vildosa, but Vildosa not backing down. So if it's a jump ball, we'll be headed to the nearest circle. So it's Smailagic and Luka Vildosa for the jump ball. Ball is loose. And it's the man who contested the jump ball who was able to pick up the pieces. Partizan doing an outstanding job getting to the 50-50 balls first once again. Minute remaining in the third quarter. It's a 1-point game. Three-pointer is on the way and landed from Alexa Avramovic. Avramovic scoreless in round 20 and 20 minutes on the court. Ended with a -5 performance index rating, but that gives his team a 2-score margin of breathing room, which is immediately cut back to a single score after Luka Vildoza moves to 17 points in the game. So the ball rotated. Avramovic looks away from the three. Zach Leday calmly connects from downtown. Zach Leday with his third three-pointer of the night on incredibly efficient shooting. He moves into double figures and puts his team up by 5. Remember, this is how Partizan closed out the first quarter. Fouled on a three-point attempt. Luka Vildoza will go to the free throw line. Now, Alexa Avramovic is saying to coach Željko Obradović, hold on a minute, I've not committed a foul here. Use your coach's challenge, coach. He drilled a three-pointer before Zach Leday made it consecutive threes to put his team up by 5, but then Luka Vildoza with his clever basketball awareness once again, drawing that foul on Alexa Avramovic. He'll go to the free throw line for 3 foul shots. When I was saying that, I assumed it was a three-pointer. Well, it's a 2-pointer after that official review. So Luka Vildoza, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line tonight. 17 points in the game. So another perfect trip to the charity stripe for Luka Vildoza. He brings his team back to within a single score. They are trailing by 3. Kevin Punter checking back in. 6.3 seconds remain. Remember, Partizan with terrific end-of-game execution to close out the second quarter. That put them up by 8 at the halftime interval. Here they've got 6.3 seconds to fashion a shot. Nemanja Nedovic defending Alexa Avramovic, who pulls up off the front.